I'm going to show you how to set up a Google Ads campaign in under 10 minutes. Hi, I'm Sam Fields from Matter Solutions, and today we're going to explore the setting up of your first campaign and how to do it so that you've got some clear and usable data in the future. First things first, have you chosen the best keywords for your campaign? We've got a number of links in the description to help you do that, so check them out first. So I'm actually going through this on my laptop now. If you see me looking down, that's because I'm following along with you. As we open the Google Ads campaign, and then click on the campaign tab on your left, and then you'll see a blue button with a plus sign in it. If you click on that, you'll notice that there is a new campaign option, and click on that and we're underway. Google gives a variety of different options such as sales, leads, website traffic, product and brand consideration, brand awareness and reach, app promotion, or you can create a campaign without a goals guidance. It's at this point that you'll see search, display, shopping, video and app as different options. We're choosing obviously search today, and then we're going to get website visits. We're going to put your website into that. We've chosen website visits and phone calls as our primary results that we want from the campaign. Once we do that, we hit continue, and then we name our first campaign. I like to call them the first tier campaign because it is a 3-tier refinement method approach. I also like to, at this point in time, take off the display network. The display network we will explore later on. From here, I also like to put in my location targeting and where I'm looking to target the campaign. It's around here that we get to put in our budget, our daily budget for the campaign. You need to figure this out a long time before you get here, but a daily budget is what you're telling Google that you want to spend per day on this campaign. Right now, we're going to get into bidding strategies for your campaign. I have done a video on this before, but today we're just going to show you how to choose a manual CPC, as there are many benefits to doing this, as explained in the details below. After choosing bidding, Google has actually put a really cool feature where they put the call extensions, Sitelink extensions, and other extensions right there in when you're building your campaign. I actually like to do it just a bit after I've built the campaign, as it allows me to put the structure in place first and then make decisions based off that structure. This is setting up the ad groups. I set up my ad groups by core keyword. And as you can see on the screen right now, the core keyword is also the name of the ad group that we're putting it in, and it keeps the data really clear and concise and available for your use in the future. Here we add our keywords using broad match modified, phrase match and exact match. And then you can add your default bid, which is the maximum that you'd like to pay for that click. I've done my research on these and I've had a look in the keyword planner and can see the average cost per click for this keyword, and so therefore that's what I bid, or a little bit more, in order to be in the top positions. From here we get to write our ads. This is the fun part, and in these ads your core keyword should be in your headline. The reason being is it helps your quality score through increasing your click-through rate, which can also help you reduce your cost per click. Your second headline should be enticing and should be about your product or service. The third headline should include some sort of a value proposition, whether it be a special offer or a free delivery or something along those lines. The display path is almost like a mock URL that allows people to see your view of what the link that you're going to land them on is actually saying. So in this case, I'd put the core keyword, and then the second part, I might put a value added or an easy identification that that service is on that page. With your descriptions, always make sure that the landing page is reflective of what you're writing in your ads. The reason for this is because you definitely want to have people who trust your brand from the moment they touch you, which is your ad text, through to the time that they land on your website. Also, it's a really good idea to have some sort of a call to action on the descriptions. At this point, we've created one ad and we can move on to creating two more. It's recommended that you do two more, and the reason being is because you're able to test different messages and also see exactly what's going on. So now that we've created our ads, we can save and continue. And that's our first ad group, which is our first core keyword. From here, it's time to set up extensions for the account. Now, Google's already put the call extension in for us. So today we're going to set up Sitelink Extensions. I've actually already set up a number of these extensions earlier on today, so I'll be using the existing, but we can go through and have a look at what they look like. As you can see, you can put a link direct to your Contact Us page. You're able to show other services that might be relevant to your customers who are on your website. And you can also put in an About Us section or anything like that that you think might be valuable to your client. From here, we're going to set up call out extensions. These are extensions that, again, I've set some up earlier on, but they're things like specials or other info such as value add services. We're also going to do structured snippets. These structured snippets, they're similar to the call out services, but they also require a header type. There's numerous other extensions that we can explore in the future, but for now I'd like to show you exactly how Bob set up his campaign and how he focused on red roses and yellow roses in order to maximize his results. As you can see, Bob has created a first tier campaign and called it First Tier Bob's Florist. Bob set up two ad groups. One of them is for red roses and the other is for yellow roses. Within those ad groups, Bob set up red roses using broad match modified, phrase and exact. And he also set up in the yellow roses the same deal, but for that keyword. And for Bob's ad text, he wanted to use something very emotive, so he wrote the reddest of red roses, quality, long-lasting roses, and that he was your red roses specialist. That was all in the headlines, and that's a great start. For the display path, Bob also put bobsflorist.com.au/buyyourredroses/@bobsflorist. And then Bob's description is fantastic because he says that they're fresh, they're sourced from rich soils, and are picked at the perfect moment. And he also gives an understanding of how many you can buy and gives a very special particular type of arrangement that whets your appetite for the future. Now you know how to create a search campaign. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned because we got a whole heap of optimization coming up in the future.